I'm Greg Patterson, Membership Services Director at the Real Estate Employers Federation. Welcome to REEF TV. This episode is the first in our series about understanding the National Employment Standards. Today I'll be giving you a general overview of the 10 minimum employment standards. But let's start by talking about how the National Employment Standards relate to other employment conditions as set out in the Real Estate Industry Award or the Contract of Employment. The National Employment Standards, or NES for short, were a central part of Labor's Forward with Fairness policy platform at the 2007 federal election. The NES was subsequently introduced via the Fair Work Act, which commenced operation in July 2009. The NES guaranteed 10 minimum legislated employment conditions for almost all Australian private sector employees, irrespective of their industry or occupation. These conditions relate to maximum weekly hours of work, requests for flexible work arrangements, parental leave, annual leave, personal carers leave and compassionate leave, community service leave, long service leave, public holidays, notice of termination and redundancy pay, and the provision of a Fair Work information statement. Each of these standards operate in conjunction with the award and the employee's contract of employment. Importantly, nothing in the award or a contract of employment can provide for a condition less beneficial than that prescribed by the NES. Let's look at an example. In 2014, the courts determined that the National Employment Standard prescribing an employee's entitlement to paid annual leave required the employee to receive that entitlement at the time the leave was taken and not before. At the same time, there was a clause in the Real Estate Industry Award allowing for the prepayment of entitlements as part of a commission-only employee's commission structure. Notwithstanding the provision in the award, and indeed an employment contract, the prepayment of annual leave entitlements is unlawful because it provides a less beneficial outcome to the employee compared to the NES. Awards or enterprise agreements for those employers who use them can supplement NES conditions but cannot operate to cut down the provisions of the NES. These standards underpin every employment relationship in this country in the private sector. And as an employer, it's essential to understand them because non-compliance can be met with significant financial penalties against both the business and individual directors. Thanks for watching this episode of REEF TV. Don't miss the other episodes in this series about understanding the National Employment Standards. I'm Greg Patterson. Thanks for watching.